wanted to talk a little bit more about some different topics as far as social media especially, and kind of the way different people react to different social media stars or different people who are trying to share different things. So I will hand it over to my friend right now, and he is gonna film this entire thing. So just stay tuned. I'll try to answer questions later, but.
So the biggest thing that I want to say is that being so non-aggressive and so kind in your approach, I just assumed that Nimai had nobody leaving mean comments, because he's not aggressive. But he's telling me now that haters are gonna hate, and even as kind as you are, people are gonna be negative. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, you said it perfectly. Haters are gonna hate, potatoes are gonna potate. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the nature of people. When they see somebody that's doing things that
passionate about what they do.
Yeah, people like to, if they don't feel good about themselves, they like to try to bring other people down to their level. So it's really important for people who, if you've ever received hate from anybody, just remember that it's not a reflection of you, it's just a reflection of how that person feels about themselves. So once you make that connection and you just identify with like, hey, you know what, this person's going through something that I have no idea what they're going through. You almost feel sorry for that person, and you feel like, hey, I wish you love. Like, that's why even if people hate on my page, they say mean comments to me. Like I was telling Melissa, I block like 15 to 20 people a day just because.
That shocks me. Yeah. I thought never would somebody dare be mean to you because you love all people and all creatures. Like, it's just crazy.
It's just the nature of humans, right? And like I said, I'll block like 15 to 20 people a day just because I don't have time for negativity. I don't have time to respond and try to defend myself, because I don't feel like I have to defend myself. I'm just living my life. I'm sharing my journey.
Yeah, you need to keep your vibes up here.
Exactly.
I think what's important to realize as an audience is that you can see a big number or a very active account with a very clear message, and somehow it gets unhuman because it seems like a company or some unattainable person. And I think what is missing is that as audiences follow many different voices and different communities, is that we're real people behind these accounts. And we have feelings. Like, I'm in the beauty industry and I'm a hairstylist blogger, and I feel like what they said is so on point, because when people have an opposing opinion, sometimes they forget that behind the social media is a person with feelings. And so I think, as part of a positive voice in different communities, vegan, fitness vegan, beauty industry, we try to keep a balance of what we're going to acknowledge and promote and what we're going to react to. And so I think a big part of it is, if somebody's going to relentlessly bully, which is a big topic on social media, I think it's really important to just block, take it off, it's a non-issue, and then move on, because there's so many people that want the information, they want the value. And I think in every industry has to be this backlash of bullies, because I think there's a lot of people with a lot of unsatisfying, unproductive lives, so that seeps out onto platforms. And so, and rather, instead of being that person, if you have a thought or a belief system, try to spread whatever it is that means something to you in a productive, positive way. And you'd be surprised how you actually build your own community, and you have a positive platform, which is what Melissa's done, certainly Nimai has done. And so I think it's something that not a lot of people do talk about, is the bullying aspect of it, especially when you promote peace and positivity and wellness. A lot of times that doesn't go hand in hand with haters gonna hate, blah, 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 but it is actually something that even positive platforms have to deal with, and I think it's a really cool thing to talk about.
I like to think, like Nimai said, hurt people hurt people. That person's probably going through something in their life. You can't fix it. You don't want to expend your energy on it. And to be honest with you, it's something that our culture almost encourages. Look at Inquirer. Look at all those gossip magazines. It's not somebody's happy and thriving. It's somebody just got divorced and cheated on their spouse. It's always negativity. And people buy that crap. It just blows my mind. So how we have to deal with this, if it happens, you can privately message them if they're being sincere and just not wording something the right way. But if it's nasty or negative, just take it off. You don't need it. You don't need that on your wall.
Delete, block, forget. It's exactly my method.
That's the recipe.
And you know what? One of the best quotes I've ever heard before about negativity and hate and everything like that is that when you argue with clowns, you become part of the circus.
I love that.
So if you participate in it, you kind of fuel the fire. You know what I mean? So the best way to do it is not even acknowledge haters. You know, at the end of the day, they're your biggest fans because they're the ones that your name is coming out of their mouth.
That's actually true.
They're talking about you, you know, good or bad. You know, they're worried about you, and you have no idea who this person is or why they're talking about you. So just keep that in mind and just keep living your life. Keep doing you. You know what I mean? Like, who cares about what some person in Indiana, some 16-year-old kid in Indiana has to say about you? Like, you're really gonna let that ruin your day? You know what I mean? Just keep moving on with your life. And once people learn how to make that connection, you know, that applies to everything. It applies to even friends at times. Like, I don't really care what you think. I'm just going to keep doing me. Like, if you're my friend, you'll accept me for who I am. You know, you'll encourage me in my decisions if they're good decisions, and I expect you to tell me if I'm making a bad decision. But if I'm just being me and genuinely, you know, living my life, then I'll accept you. And that's what true friendship is. And those are the people that you really want in your life. Those other people, don't even worry about them. You know, there's 7 billion people in this world. You can make new friends. You know what I mean? Like, so don't focus on hate. Just focus on the people that you're actually helping, you know, because from personal experience, I've had hundreds of comments on photos, and, you know, hundreds of them are, great, good job, you look awesome, I'm proud of you, like, you're doing so well, you're an inspiration. One comment, you suck. And you know what? That's the one that sticks out to me, and that's the one I want to answer. Like,
defend yourself.
Yeah, I want to be like, dude, like, what the hell is your problem? Like, I want to answer that person, but then I have to think to myself, why am I focusing on this person when I have all this support and these other people are sharing their love with me, and this guy's sharing his hate, and I participate in the hate. You know what I mean? Like, focus on the other people, the 99 out of 100 that are saying, hey, you know, you're awesome, you're great. Thank them. Be like, thank you. You know, I'm glad I can help you in whatever way. Like your comment. You know, if I can't answer everybody, at least like your comment. You know what I mean? So show the people that are showing you love back. Show the people that are showing you hate, nothing at all. That's the best way I can put it. I hope you guys get something out of this live stream, and remember that and apply it to your life, because, you know, when you learn things on a grand scale, it puts everything in perspective. So for somebody that's got a large social media following, it puts everything into perspective, because if you ask 10 people the same question, you'll get 10 different answers, but one out of those 10 might be a little like loopy. It might be like a different answer that you would expect. Like, you might have 10 positive answers and 1 negative, right? Multiply that by 100,000. That now became 1,000 comments of negative people. You know what I mean? And, you know, the rest positive. So it's very easy to focus on the negative, because normally the most insecure people are the loudest people in the room. So you have to remember that. And like I said, just focus on the people that are showing you support, showing you love, and keep encouraging those people to live a positive life and spread your message. Whatever your message may be, as long as it's a good message with good intentions, then the universe will reciprocate it back to you. Naturally, by the law of attraction, it's going to make its way back and manifest into your life some way. So just keep focusing on positive, and do not let negativity seep into your life. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Melissa, why don't you tell them your Instagram name so everybody can follow you, and same with Lauren.
Melissa_Hansen with an O-N. So what I do on my Instagram is I help educate people on what eating clean really means and living clean. Detoxing their life, getting rid of the chemicals as much as possible, thinking positive, being positive, surrounding yourself with positive people. And that's why I love these two here, because they have nothing but good energy. And you know, energy attracts energy, so keep your vibrations up here.
The vibe attracts your tribe, right?
It's true.
Yep.
That's it. That's awesome. My name's Lo Wheeler. I'm a longtime beauty professional and a brand ambassador in my community. What you'll find on my page is a little bit different. I do a lot of product reviews, tutorials in the beauty realm, but how I'm tied and connected to these two is Melissa is a longtime friend of mine, and you know, at certain points in my life, I've been able to take so much good information and make positive changes. And basically now I'm on this journey with her, and the journey is to self-aware, educate, and to promote health. And so I am so happy that I'm making some serious changes, and this is just like so inspiring to me. And this is the first time I'm meeting Nimai, but I'm definitely going to follow and support everything that he does, and I'm really happy to just be in such good company.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, like and follow both of their pages. They're both great people. I hope you guys have a good day. See ya.
Thanks.